What if I told you that your growing waistline isn't just about weight, but actually a sign that your male hormones are being seriously weakened? Many men after the age of 60 still live a disciplined lifestyle, eat sensibly, and follow a healthy routine, yet they still feel that they can no longer maintain the same level of vitality, both physically and in the bedroom. What surprises them is that the root cause doesn't lie in age or a specific illness, but in the visceral fat that has silently accumulated around the belly over many years. According to a study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology, even a slight increase in waist circumference can lower testosterone levels in the blood, leading to a chain of consequences that affect sexual health and overall wellness in older men. And in today's video, Dr. Samuel Grant, will walk you through the unexpected connection between visceral abdominal fat and the decline of sexual function in men over 60. Not only that, I'll also share with you a completely natural, safe plan that you can implement right at home to help control excess fat and gradually restore your male hormone levels. Especially in the first part of this video, I'll explain a biological mechanism silently taking place inside many men, a process that causes testosterone to slowly vanish, and one that you may have never heard of before. This could be the missing piece that helps you understand why. As you age, your desire and erectile strength continue to decline, even though no major illness is present. But before we dive into the main content, I'd love to get to know you a little better. Where are you watching this video from? Leave a comment below. I'll be happy to know who I'm accompanying today on this journey to better men's health. And if this is your first time visiting the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell, so you won't miss out on upcoming in-depth videos focused on male health after 60. Now let's begin uncovering the reasons why belly fat can so silently paralyze a man's vitality. Part 1. Visceral belly fat, a hidden threat that directly impacts hormones and male performance. Many people still believe that having a big belly is only about appearance. But the truth is, abdominal fat, especially after age 60, is a biological factor that quietly but clearly weakens male sexual health. After middle age, a man's body tends to accumulate fat not just under the skin, but also around internal organs like the liver, pancreas, and intestines. This type of fat is called visceral fat, and it is one of the top contributors to hormonal imbalances in men. I've encountered many older patients who told me, "I still follow a healthy diet, I walk regularly every day, but recently I've lost the interest and control I once had in intimacy." Upon closer examination, one clear pattern appears. Their waistlines exceed 100 cm, even though their weight doesn't technically classify them as obese. Visceral fat is capable of secreting various inflammatory molecules, which directly affect the circulatory system, nervous system, and endocrine system. When the blood vessels supplying the penis become narrowed, erection quality declines. At the same time, nerve responses slow down and testosterone levels gradually decrease over time. According to statistics from Mayo Clinic, a waistline over 102 cm can double the risk of erectile dysfunction in men over 60. Visceral fat not only disrupts metabolism, it also has the ability to convert testosterone into estrogen, silently and consistently weakening male characteristics. The sad truth is, most men only recognize this issue when the symptoms become obvious: reduced libido, shorter erection time, loss of muscle strength, and declining mental energy. But what's the good news? Visceral fat can absolutely be managed and improved if you understand it properly and know how to adjust your lifestyle accordingly. So how exactly can belly fat dismantle the male hormone system and cause testosterone to gradually disappear? And is it really possible that the male body could convert testosterone into female hormones? We'll break all of that down in the next part. My friend, if you're still watching this video at this point, I'm truly glad to know you care about your health. Leave the number 1 down in the comments so I know you're still here with me. Part 2. When the waistline expands, the male hormone system quietly reverses direction. One thing that leaves many men over 60 confused is this. Even though they eat nutritious meals and maintain a regular lifestyle, they gradually lose the sense of control and vigor in their manhood. And when they get their hormones checked, they discover that their testosterone levels have dropped to a concerning low. The cause isn't simply aging. In reality, visceral belly fat is the factor silently interfering with the male sex hormone system, and very few people are aware of it. Fat tissue, especially in the lower abdominal area, isn't just excess energy storage. Biologically speaking, this area acts as a peripheral endocrine gland that can secrete an enzyme called aromatase, which has the ability to convert testosterone into estrogen. Put simply, the more visceral fat a man accumulates, the easier it becomes for his body to fall into a state of hormonal imbalance, with testosterone levels gradually decreasing while estrogen levels rise. This distorted conversion causes many men to lose their masculine appearance, experience a drop in sexual desire, and feel insecure in intimate moments, even though they have no chronic diseases and aren't taking hormone-disrupting medications. In addition, visceral fat produces chronic inflammatory compounds that disrupt the regulatory axis between the hypothalamus, pituitary gland, and testicles. As a result, the signal to produce testosterone is interrupted, creating a vicious cycle. More fat leads to lower testosterone, muscle loss, easier fat accumulation, and deeper hormonal imbalance. It doesn't stop at sex hormones. Neurotransmitters related to desire and sexual response are also significantly affected. This explains why many men feel their physiological responses slowing down, erection duration shortening, and their emotional connection during intimacy fading away. What's even more dangerous is that the testosterone decline doesn't take years as people often assume. Just a few months of unchecked visceral fat accumulation can push the body into a clear hormonal deficiency, but it's often misinterpreted as normal signs of aging. Fortunately, you can reverse this situation. The key doesn't lie in strong medications, but rather in starting correctly, consistently, and with a proper strategy. In the next section, Dr. Samuel Grant will share with you a 7-day scientific plan to help you actively control visceral fat and gradually restore your male hormonal system in a natural and safe way. Part 3. A 7-day plan to burn belly fat and restore male hormones after 60. To improve your sexual health and regain vitality after 60, you don't need drastic or expensive changes. In fact, just a few small but well-directed adjustments in your daily routine can be enough to help restore blood circulation, rebalance hormones, and naturally enhance male performance. I've worked with many men in their 60s and 70s. At first, they didn't believe such simple methods could make a difference. But after just 1 week of following this plan, most of them noticed remarkable improvements in energy levels, sleep quality, and sexual desire. If you've been watching the video up to this point, you're likely searching for a fresh start as well. So here is the 7-day plan that you can begin right at home, no gym equipment, no medications, and completely safe. Day 1-2. Stop consuming refined sugar products such as candy, soft drinks, and packaged snacks. Each morning, drink a warm glass of water with slices of ginger and fresh lemon. This helps reduce inflammation, support digestion, and kickstart your metabolism to burn visceral fat. Day 3-4. Begin taking a light walk after dinner, about 20-30 minutes, to improve blood flow and support cardiovascular function. At dinner, prioritize omega-3 rich foods like salmon, mackerel, or boiled eggs. They help reduce inflammation and stimulate natural testosterone production. Day 5-6. Add 3-5 minutes of core exercises daily, such as basic planks or leg raises. These moves not only tighten your waist but also activate deeper visceral fat burning. Add a glass of beetroot or pomegranate juice in the afternoon. Both help improve blood circulation to the male reproductive organs and support erection function. Day 7. Limit screen time at night and aim to sleep before 10 p.m. From 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. is when the body produces the most testosterone, but only if your sleep is deep and uninterrupted. Before bed, take 5 minutes to meditate or practice deep breathing. This relaxes your body and reduces cortisol, the stress hormone that suppresses testosterone if elevated for too long. If you follow this 7-day plan fully, you'll start noticing many positive changes. Better sleep, more energy, and especially a natural improvement in sexual desire, all without the need for any medication. However, this is just the beginning. To maintain long-term results and prevent sexual decline from returning, you must stick to a few core principles, which I'll share in the next part. It's a critical section that many people overlook, but it determines most of your success on this journey. If you're still watching the video at this point, thank you for sticking with me. I truly appreciate it. Leave the number 3 in the comments below so I know I'm not talking to myself. Part 4. 3 fundamental principles to sustain long-term results after improving male vitality. Seeing positive signs just a few days after making changes is certainly encouraging. However, based on my clinical experience, what's even more important than getting fast results is knowing how to maintain your performance in a long-term, stable way. In reality, many men, after noticing good progress in their bodies, more energy, renewed desire, start to become complacent. They believe that just a few days of applying these methods are enough, while their body at age 60 has already undergone years of fat accumulation, metabolic disruptions, and hormonal decline. What truly creates sustainable recovery is consistent and proper maintenance. And to keep your sexual improvement from being interrupted or fading, after the initial days, you must follow these three core principles. Principle 1. Avoid using the same formula continuously without breaks. Even natural remedies like ginger water, beetroot juice, or testosterone-boosting foods, your body still needs time to adjust and recover. Overusing them nonstop without breaks may cause your body to become less responsive or create mild metabolic imbalances. Use them in cycles, for example. 7-10 days of use, then rest for 3-4 days before repeating. Principle 2. Be flexible in your choice of hormone-supporting foods. Don't eat the same food every day, even if it's something healthy like boiled eggs, fatty fish, or red pomegranates. Rotate among food groups such as nuts, dark green vegetables, and deep-colored root vegetables or fruits. This way, your body absorbs a variety of micronutrients and avoids excessive buildup from any one type. Principle 3. Build a hormone-supportive lifestyle, not just through diet. Maintain quality sleep and try to sleep before 10 p.m. to take advantage of the natural testosterone production window. Reduce psychological stress, as chronic stress raises cortisol, a hormone that suppresses testosterone. Stay lightly active on a regular basis. No need for heavy workouts, just walking, deep breathing, or basic movements are enough to maintain stable circulation. Above all, you must see this as a sustainable transformation journey, not a quick-fix treatment. Small adjustments, when done consistently each day, will become a solid foundation that helps you preserve your hormonal health, without long-term dependence on drugs or supplements. So how can you start each day in a simple way that supports optimal hormone function? In the next part, I'll share with you a highly effective morning nutrition strategy, one you can begin tomorrow, that costs little but delivers noticeable, positive effects on testosterone in men over 60. Part 5. A proper breakfast. The vitality switch to activate testosterone and reduce inflammation after 60. Many men think that in order to improve their sexual health, they need expensive medication or rare supplements. But in fact, just one small change in your daily breakfast can naturally, safely, and sustainably reactivate your male endocrine system. No complex solutions needed. During consultations, I often recommend my patients start their morning with a warm glass of water mixed with honey and a few slices of fresh ginger. This is a simple, easy-to-do formula, but it offers major benefits. It stimulates blood circulation, reduces internal inflammation, supports liver detoxification, a key organ in maintaining male hormonal balance. After that, instead of eating refined carbs and hidden sugars, like white bread, noodles, instant ramen, or boxed cereals, prioritize foods rich in protein, healthy fats, and micronutrients that support hormones. Here's a suggestion for an ideal breakfast. 2 boiled eggs, providing good cholesterol, the main ingredient your body uses to synthesize testosterone. A small handful of walnuts or almonds, which help reduce inflammation and improve blood vessel elasticity. A slice of lightly seared salmon, rich in omega-3s, which help cleanse visceral fat and stabilize hormones. Beyond nutritional benefits, this breakfast also helps maintain stable blood sugar levels and avoids insulin spikes, which is a hidden factor that weakens testosterone when prolonged. More importantly, if you eat breakfast within 60 minutes of waking up, your body will more quickly activate the hypothalamus-pituitary-testicular axis, thereby supporting natural testosterone production according to your biological rhythm. Remember, you don't need to load up on supplements. What matters is eating the right foods at the right time based on your body's needs. The recovery mechanism already exists inside you, it just needs to be awakened the right way. My friend, what we are aiming for is not just to improve blood circulation or restore sexual function. The bigger goal is to help you regain the flow of energy that has been suppressed by age, pressure, or forgetting your true self. Taking care of yourself, starting with the smallest things, doesn't just make you healthier. It reconnects you with your emotions, confidence, and the masculine strength that is already within you. Where there is testosterone, there is willpower. Where there is vitality, there is love, initiative, and a spirited mind coming back to life. And remember, it's never too late to rebuild your vitality. Whether you're 60, 65, or even 75, one small change can create a big turning point if you stay consistent every day. If you find this video truly helpful, please leave a comment, give it a like, and share it with another man you believe may need this encouragement. Perhaps just one small action from you today could be the spark that helps someone through a difficult time and helps them regain their strength with confidence. And if this is your first time visiting the channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Because in upcoming videos, Dr. Samuel Grant, will continue to walk with you on the journey to live strong, live healthy, and live fully after 60. See you in the next videos, where we'll rebuild male vitality together, starting from the simplest things in everyday life.